The next step, what we can do is after we brought in our kind of like more like technical drawings, is to bring in our screenshots that show part of the architecture. Before we do this, let's actually rename this layer. Maybe this we simply call, I don't know, drafting. Very good. Okay. And now here we have a new layer. I can go to this layer, and into this layer we go import, more, photos, and I will select, for example, this image. Bring this to there. Very good. One more. I also have this one here. And let's see if we have any other good images. Sometimes you make a lot of images. That don't necessarily mean you have to use them all. Okay, good. So let's zoom in a little bit. If we compare these three images, you can clearly see the first one is a little bit confusing. The second one is actually interesting because you can see the internal columns and the joists and the roof in context to kind of like more the drawing environment. And then an image below, well, it looks like a typical 3D model section view. What I want to stress here is just even taking a look at this, it is very interesting to mix various illustration styles or drawing focus onto something. Let's say we want to do a technical drawing where we primarily focus on actually the roof construction. We can have the image on top, more in the background, and then sketch more in detail the part we are focusing on the layer. Okay, so let's see how we can adjust everything nicely. We hide this image here. I will select, move to somewhere else, and here we call this maybe shaded views. That's more or less what this is anyway. And oh, what happened? Come on, there. Shaded views. Done. Okay. Okay. Third time. Test. Okay, this time I did it. One more time. Shaded view. Okay, there. So in this one, I would like to put under my drafting layer. So I can do an underlay. Or have the drafting on top. So this, yeah, all I need to do is kind of like position it and then scale correctly. I am in shaded view layer. At the bottom, I say only select active. I have the picker turned on. So now I can simply click on the image and then either do with two fingers pinch and then try to scale this till this stuff looks kind of close. There we are. Very good. Maybe here I have to maybe make this just a tick bigger. So I'm focusing on the center window till left and right and all that stuff lines up. Still needs to be a tick bigger. So it requires a little bit of finger fine tuning. There we are. Very good. So I squeezed and moved at the same time. Good. Okay. This we can shade a little bit. We want to. Very good. So then here we have another object. Bring this one to there. And here I will do the same. Try to line up the right corner. Try to line up the left corner. Paying attention to how the architecture, left and right edge line up. That seems to be it. Oh, that's actually pretty close. Good. Okay. So here we have a third image now. In shaded view, we put on the elevation view that goes north and that looks actually to the west. We put this one image down to. So we can make another image, sorry, layer. Put this one down and go here to this lasso. So here, this is the image with just a piece on it. And this image, I would like to go onto a new layer 1. So with a finger, I simply go onto it and drag right onto that layer. And then this way we moved it to that layer. You see? Easy. So now here, this I can move to there. Zoom in a little bit, select it, pinch and move. This is good. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is all just an underlay. So keep that in mind. Very good. You see now, what I did is just have something like this, or that drafting with the shaded view underlay, the drafting with this drafting piece or like a detail underlay. So this is just some ideas how you could structure your design. And then, or not your design, your document, so you could show and hide various pieces of information quickly. Maybe here we call this mixed view. Very good. So, last thing to point out. So let's say everything is good, but maybe we have to scale everything up more. Maybe we have to move everything around. So we will go to lasso, partial on, okay, and then we want to select all for the layers, because with a no draw over the top area, you see I can move all at the same time. It doesn't matter what layer I'm in. If I'm just in one layer and active, I move this particular element. Just as a little tip how we can very easily do something like this. So it's just a super helpful tool, the selection all or active, to do a filter of based on what thing we're going to work with and what we're not going to work with. Very good. This is all I wanted to show in this video.